Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Cooning with TK. So it is a Monday. And honestly, I'm tired of apologizing for not being consistent. If you've watched my previous videos, you know why I'm not being consistent. So with that being said, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. What's this? Yes, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share the video. And if you have subscribed, then well, welcome back, and also tell your friends to tell their friends, because the more we are, the merrier. And another thing, since I am very inconsistent these days, when you subscribe, guys, can you please is this camera straight though? Is it? Okay, yeah, it looks straight now. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So, as I was saying, oh, when you do subscribe, please, what's this? Please hit the notification bell. It's supposed to be on the right. And you see, after you subscribe, that bell thingy that's there, right or left, that one. Please hit that so that whenever I post the video, you're actually notified. Okay. So it is a Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and I hope you have a very productive week. I hope you have a very, very productive week. And so basically, this is a girl talk video. Is it a girl talk? Yeah, I'd say it's girl talk video, because I just want to speak to you ladies about how you can actually deal with conflict in a classy way. When I say conflict, I mean conflicts in any way. Could be conflicts at work, conflicts with your friends, conflicts with your partner, conflicts with your family, and all of that stuff. How you deal with with conflict in a classy way, because the problem that we have is, we have this thing, we're very feminine and we're soft and we ladylike and all of that stuff. But then as soon as someone does something to irritate us or upset us, we lose all of that. And then we just go ballistic on the person. We go crazy on the person. And basically the whole brand, because you being classy, you being a feminine woman, you being, a lady, is actually your personal brand. So as soon as someone upsets us, what the mistake that we do as women is that we just lose that whole thing and we go crazy. And trust me, I've been there. I know. When someone does something that pisses you off, you literally go crazy. You don't care who's watching, you don't care who can see you, you don't care about anything. You just want to let things out. So yes, so that's why I'm actually making this video, because I've been there. I know, some people are currently there, and some people are still gonna be there. Now, there's only one way to deal with arguments in a classy way. There is only one way. And trust me, this has worked for me. It has worked for other people. Even people that told me about this, they have used it, and it has worked for them, and it will definitely work for you. When you are having a conflict with someone, or when you're having an argument with someone, or when you and someone are not seeing eye to eye, there's different kinds of people when they're angry. There's a person that's gonna really shout and insult you, or shout and talk in your face, not giving you time to talk. Mostly women are like that. They shout, they don't give you time to talk, and they say all these hurtful things to us, like as the other person that they're arguing with, just to shut us up or provoke us, so that we say stuff that we actually will regret later. And the only way that you actually deal with those kind of people is keeping your cool. Trust me, it sounds like it sounds like, ah man, it's not. It sounds like it's not easy to do, and also it sounds too basic, right? It sounds like, oh my gosh, it's too basic, keeping your cool. But trust me, this works wonders. You see, when you are dealing with someone who is trying to provoke you, when you are dealing with someone who is trying to make you angry, when you are dealing with someone who wants to see you lose your cool, and you don't lose your cool, guess what happens? They get more angry, they get more bothered, they get more pressed, and they get more pissed. And you know what they say, that when there's an argument, the person that talks the loudest is the one that lost, and the person that is quiet or is calm is the one that won. Because even if they're trying to cause a scene, that scene is actually on them, because the other people that are around you guys, that are actually looking at what is going on, they're not looking at you, the quiet person. They're looking at the crazy person that is shouting, the crazy person that is talking, while you are just quiet. And I know that, this will take a lot of self-discipline to do. It'll take a lot of self-discipline. It'll take a lot of practice, because I know, when someone makes you angry, you're angry, and, if you're not used to containing yourself, or if you're not used to controlling what you say or what you do, it will be very hard for the first few times for you to do this trick, or for you to, to ignore someone who makes you angry. But then trust me, it takes practice. And how you can practice is you can just start slowly, and then gradually you're going to get better. If someone makes you angry, when you're still starting with this, what I'm saying, you might talk, but don't talk as much. Let them talk more than you. And then as time goes, you're going to decrease the talking whenever you're angry. You're going to decrease the talking whenever you're angry. And then before you know it, you're going to be that type that keeps quiet when they're angry. As much as I am talkative, as much as, I don't let people disrespect me, I stand up for myself, but I always do it in a ladylike manner. You'd never find me shouting, saying, yeah, you did this to me. You would never. You would never, no matter how much a person provokes me. And yes, I am human, I have feelings, and I do get provoked, and I do get angry, and I do feel like, okay, now I just want to tell this person off. But then to me, it's like, why would I stoop to their level? Why would I stoop to their level? And remember, a person that you're arguing with, some people have problems. Some people, they during arguments, that's when they want the shine. During arguments, that's when they want all eyes on them. And they don't realize that they think they are making you look stupid, they're making you look bad, they're telling you they're telling you things. I don't want to mention here, but they're telling you they're telling you ish. And they want to feel like the boss. But what they don't understand is the onlookers, the people that are looking, they're actually not looking at this calm, quiet lady that is quiet. They're looking at this crazy person that is shouting. And I remember there's at a time I was having an argument with someone, and then I was just so quiet, and I just let them be, and we're having a conflict, and I was talking, and then they started shouting, and I just let them be. I kept quiet. I let them talk. And when they were talking, I was listening to everything that they were saying. And another thing that helps when you listen is you breathe. You don't, whatever they say, don't take it to heart, because we know that when people are angry, they say stuff sometimes that they don't mean. Sometimes they do say stuff that they mean, but then it comes out in a way that it's really going to make you angry. So I was listening to them. And when people came to tell us to stop arguing, the person was still talking. And then I was just like, okay, fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna stoop to this person's level. It's fine. And then the shouting got more. And when the shouting gets more, and you feel like, okay, now I can't take it anymore. You feel like, okay, now I'm gonna end up snapping back, or I'm gonna end up talking back, or I'm gonna do something that I might regret later when I'm not angry. Just get up and walk away. And I remember after that whole altercation with this person, my rooibos tea with honey. So after the whole altercation with this person, the other person that was looking was just like, wow, you know that person is a is it stratmat? I don't know, but basically they were saying that the other person is a hood rat, while the other person that I was having an argument with was so proud of themselves that they were shouting, that they got people to get involved, they were causing a scene, while everyone that was looking was actually looking at them like, what a hood rat. How wretched for a woman to be shouting and for a woman to be point. And another thing, this thing, don't point people like this when you talk to people, no matter how angry you are. I can never do it. It just feels wrong. It looks wrong. And as a lady, let me tell you, there's nothing that you're ever going to lose by being quiet. No one is going to think you're stupid. Trust me. Instead, everyone will think, wow, she's so well put together. Like she still had her composure during the whole argument or during the whole situation. Someone else would have been angry. It shows great self-discipline. It shows great self-control, and it's something that I use, and it always works for me. And it makes the other person angry. Trust me. The person that you're arguing with, if you're not reacting the way that they are reacting to you, it makes them more angry. And basically, you win. Basically, you win because you know what they say, an empty vessel makes more noise. So basically, that's how you should look at it. So just to sum it all up, when someone makes you angry, that's how you deal with it as a lady. You don't stoop to that level. You don't shout. You let them talk. You let them be. And if it gets too much for you and you feel like you can't hold it in anymore, you just get up and walk away. Yes, when you walk away, they want to shout and say stuff maybe like you're a coward or whatever. But that's fine. You're not losing anything. And basically, that is much better than having two people shouting at each other, because honestly, no one is going to hear anything. So that will be all for now. I hope you guys do take this tip. I hope you do take this tip, and also you practice it and you share it with your friend, because the reason also that I'm giving this tip is because men have, even women, some women, they have this bad, it's not really a bad stigma, but then they have this belief that women, we like catfighting, women, we like arguing a lot. When there's a lot of women in one space, there's gonna be noise. So basically, I try by all means to make sure that I'm not included in those women that are always involved in catfights. I'm not included in those women that are dramatic. I'm not included in those women that are always shout. But now I'm not saying that be weak and just take ish that people throw at you. But what I'm saying is you can deal with situations without being angry. You can deal with situations without being labeled the angry black woman. Ladies, we all know the angry black woman. When someone says the person is the angry black woman, what they're talking about. And as Black women, we know that we it's like something that we're born with. Apparently, it's what we carry, this thing of being an angry Black woman. That's why even our men, they like calling us crazy, they like doing all these things. So I'm trying to break away from that stigma. I don't want to be that, just like I'm trying to break away from the stigma of my people, my tribe, being unruly people, being hooligans and stuff like that. I just want to be labeled as myself and have my own personal brand and not be put under a group of certain people. I just want to be Thandeka Phewa, the person that I am, my personal brand. So that's why I'm actually sharing this tip with you, and I actually hope that you actually take it. I still love you guys so much. That'll be all for now, and have a productive week.